stuff.
So half you guys want to go on that side and half you guys go on that side and we take a picture of you?
Descended, you were shot.
Exactly.
So you're going to get shot, so you might as well get shot. This is
Yeah.
Cool, don't they? You're still doing it, aren't they?
picture. You can turn this round, can't you? I don't know how you do it.
Canada for about 4 months period of time to be over here to give tours at Vimy Ridge and also at Beaumont Hamlet in French and English. So we're part of a team of about 15 different guides, which is great. So we can get right into it actually. So right above you guys over here, we have the Canadian flag. Back then, during the war, Canada was not yet a country, just India, Great Britain. That made control by itself, and foreign affairs, such as the war, were controlled by the crown. So back then, when they wanted to get to war against Germany, thank you, they have to go to war as well. So they're able to choose who they want to help with the war effort. So that'll be the 3 M's. So that would be men, money, and ammunition. In total, Canada would have about 600 men who would listen to the war efforts. over the 4 years, about 400,000 of them would go overseas into Northern Africa and to Europe. And over here at Vimy, there will be about 100 people who fight over here on the ridge between the 9th and 12th of April. So it's a very considerable amount of people. It's the first time in Canadian war history that all four divisions fought together on one front, as well as having leadership that was Canadian, and they weren't aristocrats from Great Britain or from France. It's really important to have good results over here at the battle. Have you been to the monument yet, you guys? To the monument over there?
Not yet. No.
Not yet? Have you guys been to the monument yet?
Yes, we have, yeah.
Okay.
Got turfed off.
Okay, great. Well, if you go there afterwards, you're able to see how it's situated on a bit of a hill. So over there, it's about 145 meters above sea level. So during the war, you can use that hill to kind of use as a onlooking spot of the Douai Plains. You can see the moving patterns between both sides of the military, kind of predict from there. But also, they have flag heaps in the distance over there. They're kind of like triangular or pyramid shaped, and those are remnants of coal mining. So during the war, that would be very important to use for energy, but also there's also the steel mines as well over there. So those are very important things to have during the war. So seeing movement patterns, coal, and steel over here. So Vimy, in total, it's about a 7-kilometer front. It's probably a bigger battle, however, the Battle of Arras, which is about 20 kilometers. So Vimy was about a portion of that, completed by Canadians. So over there by the monument is Division 4. Over here is Division 3, and 2 and 1 over there. And they're pushing over here this direction towards the crater over there to recapture it. Not crater, sorry. The ridge, to recapture it. Yeah? Any questions so far?
It's over 7 kilometers.
Yes.
So there's 4 battalions over 7.
Yeah, 4 battalions, but they weren't all fighting at the same time. It's kind of like in waves of people, so yeah. We'll get into that a bit later though, at the next stop. If that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You can go over here. You can go over here. Over here, and for the good direct shot. And lastly, just for area-wise, you can get more people over here. Those will have been the second over the castle. I'll go among you. And then could you door behind me, please? The door behind me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, will do.
The grass is too clear. And this will test out the low light, won't it?
It will.
Oh, this is something else, isn't it?
Oh, nice, isn't it? Nice and cool.
Mm.
Store your wine down here.
So they got here originally on mid-October, the year before, but it's kind of difficult to explain here, but the next stuff we're going to see at the end, kind of able to see how the process went through this place. But it's great how you have questions, I really appreciate it. It's good. Are you good? Are you okay? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see
Okay.
that one.
Good, good.
Wow.
And the other one would have been the oxygen pump to help people breathe around. I was saying before the entrance is 30 meters deep, which we're going to see right now. So during the war, they would have mine shafts that would be implemented a bit later on. Those would be very used during the war for a few different reasons. Firstly, you're able to target no man's land, tunnels, trenches, whatever you can find, and really blow them up in a big way. So Canada, over here in me especially, a lot of the craters on site, the bigger ones, would have been caused by those mine shafts. So they would have laid close to 2 to 3,000 pounds of explosives about here there the day to date. At this point in the war, it's about 3 years in, people in the factories, they weren't focusing on quality, it was for quantity. So 1/3 of the shells didn't explode properly due to either the hazards not being, or the chemical balance, or due to the triggers not working properly. So it's really important to go big enough for explosion to be impactful, but not too big enough to get sent as well affected. So we're gonna go see that afterwards. So maybe groups of 4 if possible. So you want a family of 4 wanna go, and you two afterwards? Okay, so family please.
We're waiting.
What did she say?
We're in a group of 4.
Put over here in the crowd.
So they're just trying to get into the Germans and blow them up.
Yeah, other than Germans, are ready to get under no man's
Only about 40 meters from the lines over there, so it's really, really close. So back then, it was less manned. Over here, we had, I don't know how many people men at a time over here, 24-hour shifts. Over there behind us, in 3 lines there, it would have been